Well, apparently in the UK or something, for the same price they did in the UK was like for 30 million. But for free train stations underground for new underground train stations in the UK, it was like 30 million, right?
Yeah, that was a long time ago that they did it though, but
the free train stations in Auckland, the underground, 400 million.
probably more than that.
Probably more than that.
Probably more than that. Yeah.
But you see the comparison there, like, where's the money going?
That's because we don't have any accountability. Yeah, it's like the council, water care, like with all this dramas that we see, it's like they've got unlimited money because we pay for it for our taxes, our rates, and all that. Right, all of our money goes in, but these dudes are sitting at this round table. They're not accountable. They're like, oh yeah, there's $1 billion here. We'll just throw it at this, and this project, and we'll have a few working groups work on it as well. We'll get it done. We'll award a few contracts, but if there's delays or extensions, don't worry.
We'll throw some more rates on it.
We'll throw some more rates on it. That's just the way shit goes, eh?
But see, that's from the council's perspective. From the contractor's perspective, there'll be, there's a bottomless pit of money over there. We'll just charge.
They rub their hands as well.
We'll just chuck another $1 million on top of our real price.
Yeah.
Chuck a few million.
Yeah, well, there's things around variations and that, and nowadays there are limitations, but still, it's like, end of the day, is when those projects are started, you can't stop halfway, eh?
Yeah.
Once that first digger cracks the ground and you start excavation, you got to keep going to the end, eh?
Well, here's a good example of all of that, and that was the development of Te Atatu Road. Bro, it got to the point where Te Atatu Road was they call it the cone zone. It was like, how many new cones are? And that was because the new freaking guys taking over, the subcontractors were fucking just doing it.
Yeah.
And eventually when the council got their shit together and they said, oh, look, we'll give it to Fulton Hogan. When they actually looked at the plans of who actually started it, all the manholes were off, bro.
Yeah.
So they spent another 2 or 3 years trying to correct all the shit that happened beforehand.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, this is a circus, man.
And then they fucking, a couple of years later, they do it again and put these random bus stops in the middle of the road.
Oh, bro, straight up, eh? It's shocking, man.
Did you guys see the new bus stops in Te Atatu?
On the motorway?
Yeah. Just
on
off
the bridge, Te
motorway.
Atatu South?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
So
It's like, bro, that's dodgy for kids, eh?
That's supposed to be for the express lane.
Yeah.
What do you mean expressly?
So if you're getting off, turning right to the peninsula, that's a bus stop there. So you can hop off and walk across the road. So that bus won't go left. It would go back onto the motorway, go back round.
So you're trying to say that bus stop on the peninsula side, that bus stop is catered for everybody that lives in the peninsula?
So I think it'd be more of a less traffic sort of thing. Because if that, where that bus stop is, it's probably just going to get off and let people off. And if you're either trying to catch that bus, you're either coming from Peninsula, catching the next one, because there's another one on the other side. So it's supposed to be like if you're catching a bus out west, that bus need to stay out west. There's only one bus going on and off the ramp, going back and forth to the city.
So if you want to catch express, that's the bus stop you take. Like you have to get actually dropped off there.
Yeah, you'd have to walk.
Or get dropped off.
Because
the way I saw it, like when I saw them making because I was looking at the construction before I saw the bus stops there. I was thinking, okay, they're gonna widen the thing. That's good.
Yeah,
so
widen the road.
Widen the road so we can.
4 lanes.
It's 4 lanes. Then I see the bus stops appearing.
And you see the island first.
Yeah, so and the bus stops appearing. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Who's gonna use these bus stops? It's like it's in the middle of nowhere. Like
interesting,
the house right next to the bridge, or the house right next.
Yeah, how a kid's gonna walk?
Who's gonna walk all the way from anywhere to this bus stop?
Yeah.
What is this bus stop for? This got me confused.
Bro, when did they finish those?
Are they finished?
Oh, I know. I thought they were
saw
finished.
maybe last month they had the bus lane painted for that bus
okay.
stop.
I assumed they were finished the last time I came by for a cat. I thought they were finished, but it's like, it might explain why I never see anybody there because they're not finished. But I was like, I never see anybody on these bus stops.
Nah.
Doesn't make sense, eh?
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, because I never actually thought the reason why it was because of Express. Like that makes sense now, but still, stupid reason.
Yeah.
Still. It's like same reason to make all these bike lanes, but
Yeah.
like so what you're saying is like express lane, right? So if I need to catch the bus at 6 a.m. to get to work in town, right? I just need someone to drop me off at that bus stop because that bus stop's gonna go all the way straight to town.
So you still got to get to that bus stop first
still,
somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
Explain the way they're trying to get if you catch a bus from any of the normal bus stops local, you need to catch that bus if you're going to go to town to get to that bus stop. So it was like a depot almost. So that's why they've put it like that.
Like a bus.
That was my
I
understanding
noticed
of
they
how
do
they're
have like
doing
there's a few of them all in that little area, and there's like
Yeah.
an A, B, C, and D or
Yeah.
some shit, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, if it is a depot, then you're gonna drop people off there. Isn't that gonna cause more traffic at that intersection?
It looks like it, but it ain't like the old school depots when we were young, eh? Like, you know,
Yeah,
there's
like
a New
New Lynn,
Lynn.
Henderson.
Yeah, those were the bus depots. Like, even in town,
Yeah.
those were the bus depots. They were like,
Yeah.
bro, they were like how many stations? Like 10 stations, eh?
Yeah.
All in one little spot, out of the way.
Yeah.
Bro.
Ever since Stagecoach disappeared the most.
Yeah, but now it's like these new
Bus
stations,
company,
eh? You're
fuck.
just like, bro, what are they even thinking, eh? That's why we drive, eh?
That's why we drive, bro.
It's like, bro, I don't even know how to catch a bus these days, eh? I think, you know, I'd like to carry my, if I wanted to catch a bus, I thought, you know, you'd take $5 or whatever. They don't even take cash apparently these days, eh?
And they gotta have that card, but the hop card. But that's another thing. When we were kids, right, catching the bus, at least we knew the times it comes and it's gonna take us where we want to go. These days, you don't even know.
Nah.
You don't, and the convenience of it all is not it's not even convenient.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I remember working out because my car went to the shop to get fixed, so I had to catch a bus, right?
Yeah.
So I worked. Okay, that's cool. So I'm gonna catch a bus for the first time in years because my car's in the shop. Because I work in town, so I had to catch a bus in town. So I had to work out, okay, the prices on that. I found out that, man, it costs the same price to me to pay for the bus and to put the same amount of petrol on my car to get to work and back. So when you think about that, the convenience of it all, it's better to drive.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to waste
Yeah.
half an hour, 20
Yeah,
minutes.
it's
you know?
worth it to pay for their parking in town, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's
Or-
the time factor, though.
Yeah.
The time you spend trying to get ready to catch that bus is to like, you can leave a bit later, and then sort of time it so you're at work on time.
Yeah.
That's what you miss out on, eh?
But you can't even just randomly, I'm going to jump on that bus because I have my
Holiday.
AT hop card on me. Because what do you do? I don't have an AT hop card, so, bro, I can't catch the bus. It's like, bro, I remember when we were at school, eh? You might help your mates. Say, you got no money? Oh, sweet as, I'll pay for your bus fare. 50 cents, eh, back in the day. So, bro, imagine now. I need to pay for the boys.
This is $5.
It's $5, but you can't use the same card for different people. Apparently, it's like one card per person. It's like, bro, what happens then?
And what about the tourists? Do they know to get a hop card?
Nah, and that's the worst thing. And I think they're streamlining all of that now. I saw because around the country, every bus system has a different type of card. Like we have AT hop card up here. South, I think they have like a B line one. But yeah, I was in Queenstown and they had some different one. I was like, bro, if you're somebody from the UK or from China or from wherever, States, come to New Zealand, you want to use
confused.
public transport. It's like, bro, how many different type of bus cards do you need?
Bro, it's torture, man. It literally is torture.
It's like, bro, why can't you just use your FPOS card or your credit card?
Yeah.
Just pay that shit, eh? I don't know, man.
Crazy,
We always
man.
make it hard, eh?
But you know, with your background, Tim, with finance and all that, like, how has this changed the way you think about how the consumer? Because you know us, like, because when it comes to financial stuff, because I know that's in your field and stuff. Like, with us Polynesians, like, we're probably at the bottom rung of knowledge on that sort of thing. So when you're into when you're in the industry and you know all the stuff because of your background, and do you think that people need to know more about this
Oh, definitely,
to
man.
understand?